The Minneapolis Police Union overwhelmingly voted to approve its new contract, a deal it reached with the city last week.
And that includes a 21% pay raise over 3 years and several key reforms. Jennifer Hoff digging deeper into some of them tonight. Hey, Jennifer.
Chris, from public data requests to staffing flexibility, the still tentative contract gets rid, essentially, of decades-old side agreements that effectively prevented the chief from making any of these necessary changes. The news coming at a time, too, when the department is still grieving the murder of Officer Jamal Mitchell from last week.
It's a good contract.
Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey alongside Chief Brian O'Hara announcing a new contract between the city and police union after a 301-63 vote and 8 months of negotiations.
This is some of the biggest improvements that we've seen in a long time.
It comes less than a week after Officer Jamal Mitchell was killed in the line of duty. The department still struggling with competitive pay and short staffing. The chief says is not sustainable.
We want to have any hope of continuing to be able to attract people like Jamal in any sort of sufficient numbers. We absolutely need to get this agreement ratified.
The deal accounts to a nearly 22% raise over 3 years, gives the chief more flexibility to promote and assign officers, increases the number of civilian investigators, and extends the leave time for an officer being investigated for misconduct from 30 to 180 days.
What this contract does is through a merger or zipper clause, it brings all of the necessary rules under one contract.
The mayor saying it provides transparency as some community groups doubt the contract has tangible reforms.
Those groups who have an issue with behavior of police officers can hold me accountable for that.
What happens if this contract is not approved?
That would be incredibly damaging if this is not approved. And we cannot keep relying on overtime as much as we do every shift, every day, to provide basic levels of service.
So here's what's key here, what all of this boils down to. City Council has to now approve this agreement, and it is expected to consider that at its June 27th meeting, so still a couple weeks away. The police union did respond tonight, writing in a statement that it hopes Council sees value in this contract, in this tentative agreement, to hire and retain officers, given the present reality that policing really is such a dangerous profession. Julie?
Well, you could